morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, and welcome back to another day of salvage hunting. My name is Kev, I'm a HGV driver collecting salvage and end-of-life vehicles. Sometimes we pick some interesting stuff up, sometimes, most of the time, it's run-of-the-mill stuff. But today we are heading to Gloucester, Cheltenham area. We're about 20 minutes from our first one. We started our day this morning at, what time did we start at? 5 AM. And it's now 8:30, so we'll be picking our first car up soon, which will be a Volvo. It's an old 2000 reg Volvo S80. So that's our first one. We're going to try and get that one up above our head. It said it doesn't run, so we might have to do some dodgy stuff, but it'll be all right. We'll get it up there. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. We've got 7 to collect. Before we head back to the yard. It's going to be a busy one, it's going to be a fast one. We're going to have to get our skates on because, wow, Gloucester's one of the furthest areas that we go to, and 3-hour drive there, picking up 7 cars and a 3-hour drive back, so all good fun. Right then, we're going to crack on, get over there, and I shall see you in about 20 minutes. Right, we've just picked up our Volvo. I couldn't show the loading because of the customer was about, but I did forget that there were some pens in it, which I find really helpful. But yeah, it started and drove. Luckily, it's been sat for years, but she fired up 167,000 miles. We come through some really tight lanes to get in here. Some pens. Yeah, as you can see, we collected some foliage, which is now growing in the Volvo. Yeah, right. It's a bit high up here. So yeah, that's our Volvo. We're going to the next one now, car number 2. Try and find our way out of this estate because it's a bit tight getting in there. Right then, let's get out of here. We've got to try and find turnaround. I'm going to try and turn around in that track there. I've given you a bit of a wider view. I know some of you are saying you wanted to see some mirrors, so there's a mirror over there. Not quite wide enough for this side, but a lot of you saying you wanted the camera lower. Well, I can't get it any lower. It's like hanging in free air there from the roof. And I just can't get it any lower. If it comes any lower, it'll be pretty much on the bed. So I'm afraid that is as low as we're going for now. I'm trying to figure out a different solution, but that's not going to come in time, or that's going to come in time even. So yeah, it gets narrower up here, and there's a low bridge, so we've got to try and turn around in this exit, which is going to be okay backing into, maybe a little bit tight getting out. It was really tight getting in because there were some tight pillars and I come from the wrong direction, which, yeah, well, unless you've been here before, you don't know. Yeah, it was just one of those things. But yeah, the entrance is on an angle and I come from the wrong angle. So it was very tight getting in through the pillars. But we got in. Yeah, we'll be out of here, no problem. I am going to go out a different way than I come in because sat-nav brought me in a bit of a weird way to try and avoid the 7.5 ton weight limit, but we're already inside the weight limit, so I'm going to go out the easier way. Here's the tree surgeons. Look, we've done half of their job for them today. There's the remnants of our entrance on the road.
Feet, turn left, B4068, Lower Swell Road.
Oh, there's some more trees we're taking out. That's a really big branch there. I think it avoided the car. I did take out a rear windscreen of a car that was up on the top during the week. It was a KevTee end of life scrap vehicle anyway. That's why I tried to put scrap vehicles up there. So if they take a bit, they could act as a backroom ram then. So yeah, these are the pillars, and as you can see, they're on an angle of the road, and I come from that way, so they were a bit of a pain to get through, but they probably look even easier to get through with the wide angle nature that we got the camera set up now. Yep. And come around the corner just as I was about to go. No problem. Oh, and you've just done exactly the same, so we'll wait for you as well. This does lead into a village. Not sure how tight the village is going to be, but it's all the fun, isn't it? All the fun. Our next one is a Citroen Berlingo. Apparently it drives. It's about 45 minutes away. And then all the rest of them are relatively close, apart from one in Bristol, which we're going to pick up on the way back. So hopefully it won't take us too long. Yep, I'm accepting the weight limit, don't worry. It also seems there's a little bit of a confusion over laws of electronic devices within my comment section. A lot of people telling me that I can't touch the sat nav whilst you're driving. Advice is to set your sat nav before you start off, which is what I do. Like then if it flashes up a warning, that warning won't disappear until I push a button. It's fine to push a button, you can push a button as long as it's not going to distract you from your driving, which it doesn't, because I know exactly where the button is. I can do it without looking.
Turn left, A429.
And it's the same with your phone as well. I had a few people saying don't touch your sat nav, it's exactly the same rules as your phone. £100 and 6 points or whatever it is. It's not. You can touch your phone as long as it's in a cradle. You need to touch a button to answer it. You need to touch a button to hang up. It's not a problem touching your phone as long as it's not distracting you and as long as it's in a cradle. It's not a problem. I think there's a lot of confusion there with phone laws. Obviously, being a professional truck driver, I tend to teach myself on the ins and outs and the details of these things, whereas a lot of like police posting on social media and stuff like that, they'll say do not use your phone is the wording that they use. They don't give the details in which you can and can't use it. They just say do not use your phone whilst you're driving, which I think confuses general public and gives out, you know, the message that you cannot do anything with your phone while you're driving. There was a loophole, whereas if you weren't transmitting data, you could hold your phone, and that's only just been that loop in the law has only just been closed because people were getting prosecuted for taking photos, and they were losing in court because, or that the authorities were losing in court because the people were proving that they were not transmitting data whilst doing that. And also, like using your phone to play music whilst it's in your hand. It wasn't transmitting data at the time, providing obviously the music is stored on the phone. But that loophole has now been closed. I didn't agree with that loophole because it's not right, is it, to be able to do anything with the phone in your hand? But yeah, it was one of those anomalies which has now been closed, thankfully. So you can't hold your phone to do anything, whether that's transmitting voice data, fax email, phone data, you know, mobile data, anything like that. So yes, but you can You are allowed to push buttons on your phone and on your sat nav, providing you're not holding them and they're not causing a distraction.
To 900 feet, turn left, A424, each road.
But like I said with the sat nav, I set it before I go. I do all my route planning before I go, and then obviously if I come to a 7.5 ton limit, it will flash up a warning on there, and that warning won't disappear until I cancel it. So that's what I have to do, and that's the only time that I do touch my sat nav, and that's because I have to. Right, we're on the A roads now. We're out the village. I didn't even realise that we'd come into the village and we'd come back out of it, but there we go. Right, we've got about 40 minutes over to our next one, so I guess I shall see you when we get over there. Here we are, Vauxhall Sigma, is it? Signum. 167,000 miles. It's got a fuel pump gone. £400 to replace apparently. So, yep. Time to move this one on. 154,000, did I say that? I can't remember, losing the plot. Right, another one, get it loaded. Oh yeah, Citroen Berlingo, I loaded that already. Right, let's get this. This one's got to be winched on, so we'll do that now. Okay, we got the Signum on there. Only just. We had some issues in that it wouldn't fit when I first winched it on. I knew it was going to be tight, but yeah, it was really tight. Well, the wheels are hanging off the back anyway, so what I had to do was to flip the Volvo front up, unstrap the Berlingo, move it forward ever so slightly so it's just tucked under it, but that does mean that when I flip the Volvo up even higher, I can get the Citroen out from underneath it and flip the bottom deck higher when we go to flip the bottom deck up. It sounds complicated, but yeah, I know what I mean. So yeah, we just managed to get those few inches that we needed to get it on there. Got a safety strap on there, full straps on there underneath, and we're good to go. Oh, I need to take my jumper off after that, because that was warm work doing that. Right, on to the next one. There we have a nice little Hyundai Ascent. It's quite tidy actually. And got bought a new car. So yeah, they've bought a new car, and apparently we paid more for this than they would give in part exchange, so this is where it's going. It's coming with us. Yep. 47,261. Crazy, huh? Right, let's get this one loaded. You can see a Polo there. I loaded a Polo underneath, in between this one, and that one is on 100 and something thousand miles. ABS pump gone, so expensive. And as you can see, we've done a little bit more bush trimming. Right, let's get the Hyundai on board. Righty then guys, Hyundai is sorted. Now we've got to go and pick a Vauxhall Combo up, which is about 20 minutes away. So, yeah, the suspension's coming up. I'm going to back out of here because that's a dead end down there. Or is it? I thought it was a dead end, but the sat-nav saying I can get out of there. Just turn them off. Don't want to do much more. It's one of these roads where the lampposts are right on the curb. Yeah. Trees, trees, trees. Oh, there we go. Aha. I was going to reverse out of that street. I thought this was a dead end.
A4013, Princess Elizabeth Way, then go around the roundabout, second exit.
Another housing estate, safely negotiated. There we go. Oh, I know where I am. I recognise this.
Roundabout, second exit.
Yeah. Whenever I come here, it always shoots me right and then left. The weather's taking a little turn. It's a little bit moist out there at the moment. Not so bad that it's caused me to put my coat on or anything.
A4013, Princess Elizabeth Way.
So yeah, we've got this little combo to pick up about 20 minutes away, and then we've got to shoot on down to Bristol, pick up our last car which is going on the spec, and that's it. Make our way home now. Then it's we're going to be at this one at 1:30, so still going to be cutting it a little bit tight. Thank you. I know a lot of you were saying in the comments you enjoyed just these driving views with the, you know, just being able to see out the windscreen and see what I'm doing and all that jazz.
Go around the roundabout, second exit.
I don't really want to block the roundabout. No, they're going. That's good. Oh, stop! Right, looks like we're going to be sat in a bit of traffic in these roadworks, so I should carry on, get over to this combo, and I'll talk to you shortly. Look at this little old thing. P-Reg. Don't see them like this anymore, do you? A beauty. Ooh, la 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 la. Don't want any copyright strikes, thank you very much. 119,000 miles. A beauty, eh? Right. Let's get the truck set up, get it loaded, and get on down to Bristol. It was all going so well, and then the M5 met Friday, and they both conspired to mess it up. What can you do? Typical M5 on a Friday. I've been sat in this for half an hour now, slowly creeping forwards. And we've got another 3.5 miles till we get down to the M4. 3.5 miles of this. We were looking on target to make it back to the yard and get unloaded, but it's not looking like that's going to be the case now. It is 3:30 now, so 2 hours from the yard, plus we've got to load the Mini down in Bristol, so yeah, not look like a early finish today. Now traffic gets up and gets moving. We give it a couple of minutes and it will stop again. It's just stopping, it makes me tired. If we were to keep going I'd be fine, but boredom makes me tired. If we stop again for any length of time, I'm going to climb up on the bed and have a nap. Well, mind you, we've not been up to 40 miles an hour. Has whatever was causing it been cleared? Who knows? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. We're coming to a halt again. Well, at least we've only got 3 miles to do now till we get off. Just a standard Friday. It's got some nice countryside to look at, some cows. I should have known coming up here on a Friday is bad news, shouldn't I? Generally, I manage to... Come on, stop, stop, stop. I've got to be really careful with that overhang of that Volvo on there. But don't have to be much closer before it'll bump the truck in front. It's alright you've got cars in front because it's over the top, but from where I'm sat you can't see it, so I forget about that huge overhang over the front. Right, anyway. Oh dear. I just thought I'd update you guys on why we're taking so flipping long to get down to Bristol. 2.5 miles to junction 15 M4. I bet that's screwed up as well. Here we go, last car of the day. Finally made it down there. Only an hour later. Little 52 plate Mini. There we go, 129,000 miles on the clock. It's got a head gasket gone. Quoted £900 to repair it, so it's coming with us. Got the truck set up. It's going to be going on the spec. So yeah, there we go. Let's get it loaded and I'll speak to you in a bit. There we go, we're all good, we're all fully loaded, mini's on, strapped down. I think we're going to get wet, but yeah, just 2.5 hour journey to go back. Oh, I've got to check my height as well, because I like to put that back ramp up a little bit. I think we're going to be close to our max, so first thing first, go check our height. So we need to be under 16'6" to get under unmarked bridges. That stopped at 16'5". No resistance there, I think we're just going to get away with it. That's really close there. Make sure that's stood up right. It's not quite upright yet. So that's logged at 16'5". Let's go and have a look. There we go, 16'5", locked and upright. Oh, I think we're okay. Pretty close, but I think we're okay. So yeah, that's 16'5". We have to be under 16'6", so we got a little bit to play with, but not a lot. Right, let's get back down out of there and make our way back. So there we go, that's us all loaded. We're extra high because we've got a van on the bottom and a van on the top. That's what's causing us our height issues, but that was just the load order that, you know, they fell in. So we need to get a height stick put away. We're as tight as we can be to everything. Not going to get much more in there. The Polo is really tight on the top deck. We're really tight on the top of the van, and then if we go around here, you will see that we can't really go up any higher on the front, because between the Volvo and the van there's not a lot of room either. So I think if I was over height, then I'd take that van off, put it on the spec, put the Mini on there, and then I could drop that down quite a bit more. But as it is, we're still under 16'6", so good enough. Well, that is it. 8 o'clock. We've got the runners off. I didn't realise that it was a bank holiday weekend and the beginning of half term. That'll be why we had so many issues. This is the longest shift. This is a 15-hour shift. It's the longest shift that I've ever done with Trent, so can't really complain. It has been a fun day, and yeah, we've got everything done, got everything back. Nothing dented, nothing broken, and yeah, successful day. Had I'd known that, or had I'd remembered that it was a bank holiday weekend with half term starting, then I probably would have started at like 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning. But never mind. I'm in no rush to get back. It's bank holiday weekend now. I've got 3 days off, so it takes as long as it takes, doesn't it? So yeah, I just want to do a quick shout out. I want to do a quick shout out to Ian, who I bumped into, fellow Salvage collector. Bumped into him at Ashley Wood, so shout out to you, Ian. And I also want to do a shout out to Liam. Liam heard the job vacancy that I put out on here. He come and he started last week. And yeah, so shout out to you, Liam. Thank you for listening and joining the team. I hope you enjoy it. And it was great to meet you the other day. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video still. Right, I think that's about it. I'm going to get myself packed away and I'm going to go home and definitely have a cold one this weekend. Well, when I get home. I don't know about anything else because I think I deserved it today. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe for plenty more videos just like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.